Gangsta, how y'all doing today? God bless, always, siempre arriba, abajo, a los dos lados, desde los 4 puntos cardinales. Siempre sopla aires de conocimiento, right? We come in the presence of the Father to always be grateful, to ask Him, or to be grateful for another day of life, to be grateful that we were able to open up the eye, to be grateful that you guys were able to open up the eye, because not too many people caught the blessing today, you know what I'm saying? And number 3 is always going to be number 1 and number 2. Check it, you know what I'm saying? We're also grateful and thankful for every day that passes by, because every day that passes by is another day closer to a new blessing, to a new opportunity, to a new beginning, to a new sun that's shining above, even after the storm, because after every storm comes back a brighter day, you know what I'm saying? So I do want to say God bless, all these people that everybody gets saved to a shelter, do your accommodations, do what you have to do, but always stay safe, because with that hurricane coming in, it's unpredictable. Everything in life is unpredictable, but it's about holding on to that faith. It's always about holding on to who you really are. You know what I'm saying? What do you believe in? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your magic? Do you believe in Sambe? Because remember, Sambe lives where? All day, every day. Doesn't matter the circumstances. Doesn't matter none. So we want to be grateful in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Right? A lot of important dates are coming up. Just wanted to throw out there, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Especially tomorrow with that storm. I mean, not tomorrow, but Wednesday. It should be arriving Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So, and like always, rocking on that good energy. We're going to declutter the area. A little apple cinnamon scent. You can tell I'm running out. Right? Then, even though there's my daughters, right? I just want to bring up a little bit. 1,000 wishes. Because after we take a shower, after we smoke good, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to keep our bodies soothed up with little cremitas, have the little, what you want to call it, the skin radiant, the skin smooth. As always, we always vibing on that, or we try to vibe, you know what I'm saying, on that feminine energy. And it's not about being feminine, it's about having a balance, having harmony in life, keeping in peace with yourself, with your inner self. It's about actually understanding and being satisfied and content with who you are. Always. Not looking to the side, not wishing, oh, I wish I was them. Oh, look at them, they're blessed. Oh, look at them. God made you the way you are because you're perfect. You're inspiring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So keep on radiating that light. Keep on vibing on that frequency, on that energy. And you're gonna attract so much. You're going to attract, even if it's for yourself, because sometimes looking in external sources, you got to fill your own cup, but in order to be able to fill someone else's cup, you got to be filled up in order to make that union flow. Because if one is lacking, then you have to pour out of yourself to pour into them, or if you're lacking, the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Now, when both cups are filled up, that's when everything comes into play. That's when the yin and the yang connect. That's that line between white and black, right? As always, must not forget the blessing. The blessing must be on point. Check it. You know what I'm saying? Working with all four elements. Elements, 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 elements. Damn. Seems like I was thirsty. Somebody was thirsty. Right. So the topic for today, very important. The topic for today is gonna be when fantasy becomes reality, a dream state. Why am I dressed in black and gold? Shout out to all the people around the world, especially to all my kings, my queens, and that nation always alive. Because don't die, we multiply. Whether it's in the physical state, whether it's in the spiritual state, whether it's dynasty, royalty, or whether it's just 5 popping, 6 dropping. So shout out to all them kings out there, always, every day. You know, mad respect. Because even though I'm not a king, I am a king. I'm a king in my royalty. I'm a king in my bloodline. I'm a king in my moves. Big Papa moves, you know what I'm saying? We move in silence, always. We move like a ninja. We move like an Assassin's Creed. Always. Clear out the aura, clear out the space, because with all this negative influences and entities coming in, shit, it's unpredictable what people are capable of doing for harming somebody else. They'll go to the extremes. But you see, in order to walk the path that you're walking, you have to understand the path that you're walking. A lot of people, they walk into the shadow side and stay stuck and prefer to stay on that shadow side, not knowing the consequences are very, very, very dark. So dreaming, because when we fall asleep, it's at nighttime. But the message was golden, the golden era, what we're living, right? So when something is sacred, you hold it with kindness, you hold it with love, you hold it with much care, because it's sacred. Right, mommy? You're sacred. All day. And since you're sacred, we're going to turn you on, as always, with the stars, the moon, pineapple, sunrise, tea. Because we're spitting the tea today, for real, yo. And we're going to spit it out even more tomorrow. Now, another question. Is it one more day or one day less? So in this dream I was having, right? Check it. In this dream I was having, I was grounding. So even though it was spiritually, but I was grounding with my future self. I've seen myself in the older version. But in the older version, even though I know I was older, it was the same me. This I'm seeing right now, it was me, but it was different though, because I almost looked it like a samurai, you know what I'm saying? With them two little shing and two little hanging down. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But the message that he delivered, was on point. You know, imagine making that dream state a fantasy. But remember, outside the matrix, everything is backwards. So fantasy becomes reality, and reality becomes a fantasy. right? So as we keep on entering, we always ask the Father, somebody, to always blow winds of knowledge, winds of wisdom, that we can unblock. Every chakra can be aligned, starting from the root, ending with the crown. Why? Because the message has to be delivered on point. Throat chakra, heart chakra, third eye chakra, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. Most of all, but not least, the crown chakra. Aligning with the cosmos is aligning with grounding, nature, air, winds, fire, like my father, Chango, and then the water, like Ochum. Check it. So we're gonna let those shells talk and be the topic of today. So in this dream state, I was in this mystic place, because it was almost like there was mist in the air, a little curtain that I could see, but it wasn't really a curtain. It was like, how like a fountain, and then it mist, them little like the water mist, and you could actually see it right in front of your eyes. That's how it was. Well, that future version of myself, which, holla, it was a pleasure meeting you, bro. Now I know how I'm gonna look 10, 12, 15 years from now. I don't know. Because the fourth dimension is only another illusion. Time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. There's no time in life. Death becomes backwards, just as time. Because when we actually think we're moving forward, we're moving backwards. We're aging in reverse. And so on and so forth. Unveiling the truth always. But always, there has to be limits. Because you never know who's lurking on Channel X. Taps. Right? So in this dream state, I was actually with my future self, and he was actually opening up the eye to things that are yet to unfold. We're gonna start off by the chosen ones. In the Bible it says that when the Father is gonna come and pick up his people, which is already happening, the 5-dimensional beings, they are the chosen ones. We're being elevated to a higher conscious state level, to a higher unity, to a higher awareness, to a higher oneness, to a higher uniqueness. We're different because we were built different, right? So these people that live on the cloud, which is actually yourself on a 5th dimension, or looking at life from a 5D point of view. You're looking at things from a spiritual way, but remember, where does the Father live? The Father lives right here. So metaphorically speaking, while everybody thinks that the Father is in the heavens above, this is the heavens above. It's your higher perspective, because Sambi lives inside of you. we become targeted, we become monitored, we become followed by, persecuted, uh, shit, you name it. People will start calling you crazy. People will start looking at seeing you different because you are different. You see the riot that's gonna happen, it becomes another war. It will be another war. The chosen ones, while they're being elevated, the not chosen ones are starting to get this obsession over, why not me? Why do we have to bring him down? Why? Who? And people are gonna start turning on themselves. People are going to start trying to oppress the chosen ones, because we're still being here in earth, in the world, in the fire, in hell, while we're getting picked up from hell. The same way you judge others, the same way you will be judged. So whatever we do here in earth is going to happen in the heavens above. So watch out with how you express, how you judge people, how you look at people. Because the same way you do, your higher self is looking at you. Right? And like I always say, info comes straight from source. So if I make a mistake, if I use a word all of a sudden here, there, and you're like, wait, it doesn't add up, put two and two together, and you'll make sense out of what I'm trying to say, right? Because I don't, save content for later, but I never have content. It just, shit comes in, download to the upload. Are you gonna let the upload sink in, download it into your data? It's up to you. Right, so as the chosen ones are being chosen to be the ones to deliver the message, you got all these people against you, trying to hold you back from your soul purpose, from your divine unions, from your divine counterparts. Start opening up that third eye and seeing the world for what it is. When you're vibrating on godly energy, you're becoming one with the Father. And all the downloads that he has, he's uploading them to you. You're receiving the download and actually waking someone else. You see, I heard someone say, or many people, they get hurt people. But do you know that actually healed people heal others? Word up. Motherfucking fact, bro. Healed people heal people. See, spiritual awakenings are real. Spiritual awakening is the calling of the Father. He knocks on your door. Yo, are you gonna open the door or are you gonna leave it shut? Now, when you open up that door, make sure it's not too late. Because once he chooses his people, there's no going back. Now, don't get it twisted, because there's also other people that they're chosen. But if they don't walk on the path, guess what? Just like he gave you that blessing, he's able to take it away and give it to somebody else who's going to value the treasure given to them in their hands. They're going to hold it with kindness, with love, because it's sacred. The Father is sacred. Always. What would Jesus had done? You see, when the Father came to earth, he didn't hang around with the people with high status. He didn't hang around with the people, even though he was he was the son of the Father, though. Like, he could have hung around with the doctors and the masters and the kings, the queens, he could have done whatever the fuck he wanted. But where did he decide to hang around in the hood? Why? Because in the hood, that's where people are needed. That's where Jesus performs his blessings. And it's not like a show where he performs, because it's not about putting up an act. It's more about he let himself be seen and felt through the people in the hood. You see, the people in the hood are the ones who actually go through the worst pains. Not through the worst, but most of the pain. That's why they shut off to the world. That's why they be closed off using the armor, because after so much pain and after so many hittings in the face, so many blows to the face, it's like, yo, guard up, being life all guarded up. Because pain is pain. Some people get stuck in pain, some people transmute pain. But you can only transmute pain into love through the Son getting to the Father. Because in order to get to the Father, it's through the Son. Check it. So let that sink in. You know what I'm saying? He was over here with the sick people, with the blind, with the paralytic, the ones who couldn't walk. You know what I'm saying? The prostitutes. And why did he say, if you're free of sins, throw the first rock? That's why they say, watch your mouth if you have a glass jaw. Don't throw stones if your roof is made out of glass. What that means is that he's always seeing you. Seeing what you hide, the skeletons you hide inside. So when we go around judging people, he's actually seeing at us like, did you do your part in order to judge anybody else? As a matter of fact, what the fuck are you doing already judging someone? Did I tell you could judge someone? Because as far as I know, I'm the only one who can judge. That's why it's called Judgment Day. Check it. Feel me? So, by actually knowing who you are, taking the time to go deep down inside yourself, you can become the best version of yourself. Now, there's a war going on, a spiritual warfare going on, right? But do you know that the spiritual warfare is going to take place here on earth? You see these empty people, the soulless people, the people that don't have a soul, narcissists, Jezebels, Judas, you name them, Solomon, all these people, right? They're walking around, living in the ego, the empty vessels on the inside. They're trying to fill up a gap. Well, these demons, when you're not filled with the Holy Union, the Holy Spirit, you become an empty vessel. These demons are looking for those empty vessels so they can actually possess them. Those are the ones, those demons inside those people that are empty vessels. Those are the ops. Those are the ones, those are the monitoring. Those are the ones who in society look at us crazy, talk about us, gossip, you know, they talk off the town, the sip. Why? Because they're filled up on the inside with these legions of demons that are actually targeting the chosen ones. Because ever since the beginning of the days, that's what Lucifer wanted to do upstairs, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he got casted out with all the archangels, like, phew, there you go. A body that was killed with a spear. So the spiritual warfare, right, that's going on, as the Bible says, is actually happening right now in earth. In the fantasy, in the dream state that I was having when I was talking to my future self, going back into the future, I've seen in the middle of that mist, I've seen riot, I've seen chaos, I've seen, just like the movie The Purge, people turning on each other, bam, 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 killing each other, bodies set on fire. But it's like actually they were not feeling pain. They were just like robots and shit. Like they were not trying to unburn themselves. And it was crazy. It was shocking, bro. It was shocking seeing all that shit. My future self is telling me, yo, let the people know that the catastrophe that's about to happen, the phenomena that's about to happen, and it's taking place already, it will be real. So get ready, shield yourself, armor yourself with the love of the Father. Because big things, big events are yet to unfold. Imagine it's always been the military battling. Imagine humanity battling. And the military trying to keep the peace. Riot. Craziness. Madness. Followers. People chopping their own heads off. Wow. You know, it's like, sometimes like just even thinking about that, and I kind of had, but last night was a confirmation, bro. Last night was a confirmation to everything. Remember how I was saying a few videos back, I was saying, hold on, because the Father, you know, he's telling me, hey, hold it up, back it up, you know, be easy, because it has to be on divine timing. The message has to be sent out exactly where he wants it, because he works in mysterious ways. He works in divine timing. When it has to happen, it has to happen. These people are not ready for it. But just like we went to the store yesterday, my family, God bless my family, always. All my family, everyone around the world, including, most not, the ones that live with me, the ones that I live with. Also my son, his family. God bless and keep them in check always. May there be no war. May there be no oppression, no imprisonment, no rights taken away from you. Because we all have rights, equality. Whether you're a woman or whether you're a man. You see, but society, man has to be the man. Woman, follow me. Walk side by side. Give her that trust. Give her that freedom. And trust me, she'll be a queen to a king. Always, always, always. So as the 144,000, the chosen ones, we came in this earth to complete a mission that will be a setback. People holding on that tug of war, remember? Break free from the illusion and step into reality. There's nothing impossible that we cannot achieve. There's nothing impossible if we have faith, if you have faith. Everybody around the world, collective, everybody. In that dream state, the gods were flying around in these clouds. But they weren't cloud chasing them. They were actually lifting the people up as the ones that stood below started going delusional, crazy, and the Father was showing the path of walking not on earth, but walking on air. Miracles started happening just as riots started happening. Humanity started breaking apart. The world, and the same world that they were breaking, it was sinking them into lava, just like a volcano flow. People were terrified. Others were petrified. People didn't know where to turn because it was already too late. They had gotten stamped. Which is what society's trying to do. Stamp us. Label us. You see, the mark of the beast is actually joining the beast. When they say you can't, if you can't beat them, join them. If I can't beat them, I'm not gonna join them. Cause I'm gonna join the Father. Doesn't matter the adversities, the troubles, the trials, the tribulations that I go through every day with people close to me, the betrayals, the plots, the twists, the hacks, the curses, and people might be like, oh, you're always living on that state, but it's real and it's happening. It's happening. Whether you believe it or not. Man, motherfuckers are still sleeping, and they will stay sleeping. When they wake up, it's too late. Sectors were being barricaded. People were taken into little camps. What happened in those little camps? But once again, it's a dream state. So like they say right in these shows, any coincidence with real life is just a coincidence. This is not based off of real characters. This is not based off of real people. It was just a dream, and I'm sharing it with the world. This is a book about my life. This is my podcast. This is my platform. So I speak freely. Because if I have the right, the speech of freedom, then I shall speak freely. So is anybody, why am I getting oppressed? Or why should people be getting oppressed for the way they express themselves? Is it really freedom of speech? Or is the speech going to take you away from freedom? You see, you're innocent until proven guilty. But they find probable cause, and in reality, you're fighting your freedom. You're fighting for that case to be dropped. So how am I innocent if I'm already being held accountable for something that I'm fighting for? Do the math, Einstein. Life is crazy life. I compare life a lot with video games. And not that I'm a gamer. I used to be a heavy gamer, but my shit was Call of Duty though. Remember on that PS3? Always, forming up the groups, remember? And going out to battle. The mercenary. And the mercenary is blonde. So life is like a game. You see, I remember playing Mario Bros. Back in like the 80s and shit when I was growing up. And you only had like 3 chances before you would restart the whole game. You die once, you die twice, but on the third one, it's a setback. You lost everything. Once life is over, it's game over. But you start another life, the real life, the afterlife. I think with this, I'm done. It was just my dream. I woke up and I was like, wow, like, it's crazy because it felt so realistic though. It was like lucid dreaming. It was like, actually, if I have, which I've done it before many times, but that outer body experience, like you were there, like you feel the heat, you smell the bodies burning, you could hear the screams so loud that they were actually like, ah. Air was so polluted, contaminated. There was like black clouds everywhere, like insanity. Where's the doctors at now? Where's the psychiatrist? They weren't prescribing pills. They were kept safe. The plague was not hitting them. Real shit, yo. 3939. Real shit. Which breaks down to 1212. Which breaks down 33. Rest in peace to my father, which died on October 10th. He's going to be In 3 days, it's going to be 4 years, which adds up to a number 7. You see, the spiritual world drains you so much that when you actually, connect with spirit and spirit talks, he's actually using your energy to feed his energy so he can bring out the message. And when spirit says, click off, bye, you're left with the sensation of like, oh, I'm so something. You know what I'm saying? It's time to recharge the battery so that next time spirit comes and wants to talk, blah, 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 blah. We keep on black upping these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when fantasy becomes reality, a dream state, a dream state. Look around you. Tell me, what do you see? I know what I see. Padre siempre nos cuida arriba, abajo, a los dos lados. 4 puntos cardinales y a vuelta redonda. Siempre sopla aires de conocimiento, de sabiduría, de transformación, de unidad, de paz. De que la gente deje de hacer el mal so that people can stop doing wrong shit, so that people can stop using witchcraft, so that people can stop going to the practitioner, the witch doctor, and start doing the right things. But it's prophetic. If it's written in the Bible, generation after generation, it's going to become worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Keep on teaching your kids values, morals, education. And remember, education is not a plaque hanging on the wall. Education is doing the right thing in the world. Saying a good morning, saying a God bless. Being humble with people, smiling at somebody. You never know how much positive effect you can have on somebody, how you can change their life by just smiling. But you see, you smile with somebody, and if you smile with a dude, like, hey, what's up? Thank you, bro. But remember, I'm a reflection of their insecurities. So are you. So when somebody acts in a certain way in front of you, you're actually mirroring them. That's why they're acting the way they're acting. So don't let their insecurities be projected onto you. Use your discernment and find out what's true. Or at the same time, if you smile with a female, with a woman, with a chick, hey, what's up, God bless. Everything is sexualized. Everything is demonized. Everything is, oh, look at him, he's a freak. Why do I have to be a freak? Because I smiled at you? Well then, stop looking for external sources to fill up your cup and fill up your own cup so that you can have the blessing. You know what I'm saying? Let's unite. Let's become war. Let's become one and stop the war. Let's stop the violence. Let's stop starvation across the world. Because like Tupac said, the government has money for war, but can't feed the poor. While the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. Working that 9 to 5, you're a slave to somebody, bro. You see, people don't have the patience to take a few years to grow their own business, but they have the patience to work 40 years for someone else. 44, 55, I'm out. God bless. always. Unity, peace, consciousness, lightness, awareness, mindfulness. All for one and one for all.